Tonight on Question Time, Harriet Harman, Solicitor General. Sir Malcolm Rifkin, former Defence and Foreign Secretary, now Conservative parliamentary candidate for Kensington and Chelsea. Nick Cohen, Observer columnist. Vincent Cable, Treasury spokesman for the Liberal Democrats. And the broadcaster and commentator, Jeremy Clarkson. Let's go on. I'd like to take a question. We can find it from Oliver Seeley, please. Oliver Seeley, please. Hold on, just wait a second. There you are, yes.
Do you feel that the ousting of the hereditary peers in favour of an appointed second chamber is an advancement of the democratic process?
Labour's plans to oust the hereditary peers in favour of an appointed second chamber is an advancement of the democratic process. Nick Cohen.
To replace an aristocracy with a quangocracy is not an advance at all. And it really is not an advance. This issue has been where all the new Labour rhetoric we had in 1997, that we're for the people, we're for the many, against a few, has really been stripped of all its pretense. That any modern country could even think of allowing its second chamber to be appointed in this way. The only way you can have legitimacy in a democracy is to stand for election and get the people's votes.
Okay. Well, anyway, we now know that the government, I gather, Lord Faulkner has also said he ain't going to go ahead with it either. So it's off the agenda until the next election, when no doubt we will be told what the plan is, or maybe not. Consultation, perhaps. Let's go on to another question. Susan Smith, please. Susan Smith.
Do Britain's licensing laws encourage binge drinking?
Do Britain's licensing laws encourage binge drinking? Jeremy Clarkson.
Why you?
Why you?
I don't know why me. No. Do you know, I was thinking about this earlier in the week. I genuinely don't understand why we have the problem in this country that they just don't have in other parts of the world. You go to Italy and you see groups of guys hanging around the street corners drinking coffee. I went out on manoeuvres of the Italian army the other day, and they were, as you do, and they were Saturday lunchtime. We all went up to the drinks dispensers, and you could get beer in there, and they all bought orange juice and Coca-Cola. And I know it happens as well in Sweden and Norway. There's massive binge drinking up there, and then they all go and commit suicide. But I just think it's something in our psyche. I don't think it's the licensing laws. There's something in our psyche that makes us want to go out on a Friday night and get absolutely hammered. And I genuinely don't know why.
Have you ever... Okay, you sir.
I'd like to ask Jeremy whether he was drunk on Tuesday evening when he got into a fight with Piers Morgan.
No, I hit Piers Morgan stone cold sober.
Well, there we are. We have to end now. Our hour's up. My thanks to all of you on the panel here, and thank you to you for coming to South Kensington, to Imperial College here in London. We're in Shrewsbury next week. Our panel next week includes Ruth Kelly, the Treasury Minister, John Redwood, who's twice been a contender for the leadership of the Conservative Party, John Thurso, the Liberal Democrat, who's a Transport and Scotland spokesman, John O'Farrell, the writer and satirist and the Daily Mail columnist, and Leslie. Join us again next Thursday if you can, from all of us here in London. Good night.